வணக்கம் நண்பர்களே, மீண்டும் ஒரு வீடியோவில் சந்திப்பதில் மகிழ்ச்சி. ஸோ இன்னைக்கு கிளாஸில் we start with electromagnetic theory from part 1. That is important topic, then Poynting theorem. Okay, then we have to discuss most 45 MCQ question in that. இதுக்கான ஆன்சர் ஆன்சர் கீ பேட்சில் இருக்கும். ஸோ இன்னைக்கு இல்லை நாளைக்குள்ள அந்த ஆன்சர் கீ பேட்சில் இதுக்கான ஆன்சரை அப்டேட் பண்ணிவிடுவோம். ஸோ இந்த பேட்சில் ஜாயின் பண்ணுறவங்க வாட்ஸ்அப் இல்லை டெலகிராமில் மெசேஜ் பண்ணுங்கள். அதுக்கப்புறமா நீங்கள் DPN அகாடமின்னு சொல்லிட்டு கூகுள் ப்ளே ஸ்டோரில் போயிட்டு டவுன்லோட் பண்ணிக்கணும். அதுக்கான லிங்க்கும் டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷனில் இருக்குது. ஸோ இன்னைக்கு we have to discuss about electromagnetic theory from the topic Poynting theorem. Okay. So which of the following describe Poynting theorem? The Poynting vector represent which of the following quantity? What is the SI unit of Poynting vector? The Poynting vector is given by which of the following expression? So already 1 to 45 already one set of question we have to discuss. Then second set of the Poynting theorem we have to start from 45 to 90 questions. Okay. So in Poynting theorem, which term represent the energy flux? Which of the following statement is true regarding Poynting vectors? In a lossless dielectric medium, the divergence of Poynting vector is equal to which of the following is not valid interpretation of Poynting theorem? The energy density U in an electromagnetic field is given by, in vacuum, the magnitude of Poynting vector is. Which of the following is true about the direction of Poynting vector? The average Poynting vector in a plane wave is. In a conducting medium, Poynting theorem includes which additional term? What does the term J point E in Poynting theorem represent? The physical meaning of del dot S in Poynting theorem is. Poynting vector in an electromagnetic vector points in which direction? What is the dimension of Poynting vector? The Poynting vector becomes zero when? In which scenario is the Poynting vector is useful? Poynting theorem relates the work done on charge to. For a sinusoidal wave, the time average value of Poynting vector is. Which expression represents the electromagnetic energy density in vacuum? Which vector field shows the flow of electromagnetic energy? The Poynting vector is a. What is the relationship between Poynting vector and wave intensity? The direction of Poynting vector in a waveguide is. Which equation defines the Poynting vector in free space? In Poynting theorem, which term accounts for the rate of decrease of field energy? Energy transfer by electromagnetic wave is represented by. Poynting vector magnitude in a plane electromagnetic wave in vacuum is proportional to. The unit of energy density of electromagnetic field or the instantaneous power per unit area transported by an electromagnetic wave is. So in Poynting theorem, the term minus dou U by dou T represents. Which term in Poynting theorem denotes energy loss due to resistance? Which assumption is essential for derivation of Poynting theorem? The Poynting vector is orthogonal to. For a linear polarized wave, then Poynting vector is constant when the time average energy in an electromagnetic wave is proportional to the Poynting vector describe the rate at which of the following to power dissipation in Poynting theorem. And Poynting vector is mathematically, so then Poynting vector is an identical conductor. It's happened in a wave propagation along the z-axis. If E is along x, then B is along. For time harmonic field, the average Poynting vector is given by the total electromagnetic power crossing a surface is obtained by. So these are all the questions from the Poynting theorem. Okay. Meanwhile, we have to ongoing classes, regular classes and test batch and answer key batch. So join பண்ணுங்க, வாட்ஸ்அப் டெலகிராமில் கான்டாக்ட் பண்ணுங்க. Then இதுக்கான ஆன்சர் கீ பேட்ச் வந்து மேபி இன்னைக்கு ஈவினிங் இல்லை tomorrow we have to update in the corresponding batches. Okay, thank you.